Hi Angie, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
I think we can wait a few minutes for George.
Okay, that's fine.
Hi everyone.
Hi George.
Let's wait maybe 2 or 3 minutes and then we start.
Sure.
Okay, so I doubt that anyone else will join, so I guess we can start. Just give me a moment to prepare the agenda. Okay, so we'll start with a short overview, going through the goals, and then we'll get to our subject that it's interesting for us and we'll look into. Okay, so as topics, first regarding Web2j is that release is not working properly due to the OSSRH sunset that happened to Sonatype Nexus repository v2, and me and Connor, we tried to fix this and to add the new token in order to can do the release for Web3j, but unfortunately it's still not working. And I also tried some different approaches. The new Maven Central repository is designed for Maven. Uh, projects built with POM XML with the classic Maven build tool. And our Web3j is a Gradle library. So because of that, we need to use the JReleaser, but even with that, the release is not working and we are kind of blocked on this. So we'll see. I'll try to connect with Connor tomorrow to see if maybe we'll need to create an issue or a ticket to Maven Central in order to see how we can fix this. Other thing, recently the EP 4337 support was merged in Web2j, and also on bug for EP 404040 was also fixed. In terms of fixes, we have also the vulnerability issue related to Web2j CLI that was spotted by the Linux Foundation. Related to a supply chain attack was also fixed. In there, when we are installing with JCLI, we are downloading a script from GitHub and we are running that script. But that can be modified. I mean, the way that it used to be downloaded, it was from a branch, and that branch could have been modified. And in order to fix that, we decided to download that file from a commit hash. And like this, that file is immutable and it can be further modified. Mentorships are going on the Web2j for development lifecycle. The Allstone completed the AP 4337 tutorial blog post that will be published after we do the next Web2j release. And we had also some issues that were covered by Hedia and addressed, and now they are closed. Also Gotham, it's still working on the Kotlin wrapper generation, and yeah, everything is going fine. And now we got to the topic that we are interested in, and this is the review of this auto-generating to string method on the structs. Okay. So Angie, Allstone, feel free to mention anything that you think it's worth it, and in order to add it or to remove it here from the code.
Yeah, so let me share what I've been doing.
Okay, then I will stop sharing my screen.
Okay. So I have tested to deploy some very simple contract with struct in it, and then to generate to test the toString method. And from my testing, what I see is that basically the from the contract wrapper, we can just let me show this instead. Oops. Yeah, so here I have a very simple nested structs, and we have
Okay.
a person here. Person have this address, which is also a struct, and we deploy it here, and then I set the address info, and then use the address info to get to set the person, and then get back the person, and try the toString method.
Okay.
And from here, right now, Angie, in your original pull request, this toString method is printing like field 0 something, field 1 something. But then I discussed this with George, and he wants it to be able to print the name of the fields. So for example, we want to print this name and age and city, street instead of field. I can show you the result. So what I did is that basically I just modified this toString method in the dynamic struct class because we're calling because from the generated wrapper, you can see we have here this it's this address info and person, they all extend the dynamic struct. So
Okay.
the toString method we're calling is just the toString method within this dynamic struct class. So here I use reflection to get the field names, and then I print them now. We are also able to handle the nested structs right now by using this unwrap method. So here we append the value using this unwrap. So if this value is also a struct, I mean it's nested struct, this unwrap method will just the unwrap method is recursive, and it will just call the toString method on the inner struct. So, and it will also handle other things. For example, if this is a dynamic struct, it will just nested struct. It will just call the toString method. If this is a type, we'll just call the unwrap again to get the value of it. So this is basically what I did, and it's still running. In one moment. And I think we are good. My question actually here is that from your pull request, and I'm not really sure what is the purpose of having a new struct class which extend the dynamic struct. I'm not really sure about the purpose of that.
That came about from my understanding when I got the original set of errors before CodeGen telling me that it was failing in the ABI layer. From there, it seemed, I guess the next step would have been to create that method. However, referring back from the other day, if ABI isn't something that we can be or should be concerned with, then I can always go ahead and remove it and focus on just the CodeGen layer.
Okay, I see. Because from my testing, the most important stuff is just this toString method within the dynamic struct class, because we're just using that, and for this generate toString method, let me check the pull request. So are you trying to like from my understanding, for this this generate toString method, you're trying to generate a toString method with in the contract wrapper, right?
Correct. The original was, I believe, for the contract wrapper, and then there was supposed to have been another file, but I don't think George wanted that file changed. I just cannot remember which one that was. I believe it was the Solidity function wrapper generator.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was the one that wasn't supposed to have been changed. So I went ahead and just modified the additional files. But again, I can always undo those if it's just CodeGen. That was the issue.
Yeah, so for now, for my testing, when I generate the contract wrapper, there isn't a toString method here. This is the wrapper, as you can see.
Okay.
But I'm still able to generate to get the toString method to print out correctly by using this toString method within the dynamic struct class. So I think if that's not a problem, I think we are good to go.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks good to me. I mean, in order to avoid to have too much code in the wrapper, but still to have that string method available when we are calling in on the struct.
All right, sure. I don't know why is it running so long, but
Are you trying to connect to Sepolia? Maybe it's taking a bit too long in order
yeah, it's fine.
to mine your
I can
transaction.
I can just stop sharing here because I've sent you guys should have seen the screenshot. It has run correctly.
I think you sent it in a direct message to me. I don't know if it.
Yeah, I
Let
also
me check.
sent a
I
message to Angie. Yes.
think. Yep. Aha. Okay.
I will. I forward it now to maintainers. Okay, so
Yeah, so what
next, I think, I mean, we should revert the changes that are not applicable to this toString method, which is now available via the dynamic struct class. And once you do that, just please let me know, and then I will review the code. But also, please, like after you remove the changes, do a local test in order to make sure that it still works and the new added functionality wasn't affected.
yeah, sure. I mean, Angie, should I just what should I do to get the code to you?
Let's see. If I think if it's already merged, then go ahead. If it's updated, I can go ahead and just update the branch. And then that should pull down any changes that you make, and that way all the branches should sync up, no problem.
Okay, sure, sure. So I didn't pushed the code yet.
Okay, so then if that's the case, let me try to go in and undo some of the things that I've done, and then barring any complications at that point, the new changes should be able to be merged.
All right, sure. But for now, I can just first copy the code and send it to you on Discord.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, sounds good.
Okay, great to hear that.
Or also George for the tutorial, I've updated.
Yeah, I've seen you updated the comments, but I didn't have time to look to the conclusion because
Right.
this is
I
what was
fixed
in to me.
the typos and also edit the conclusion as you mentioned yesterday.
Okay, great, thank you.
All right.
Okay, cool. So as this issue is fixed, also it will be, like after you fix the code, please Angie ask Julius on the open issue if the way that the toString method will be added and the way that it will be available, it address his needs. Because right now we are providing the toString method via dynamic struct, but I don't know if he uses also the type reference and he will want to have it from there. Because if you want to have it from there, then we'll need to find another approach to continue it before closing the issue. But for now, these toString is also fine for
Okay.
on the dynamic struct.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, great. Thank you. Cool. Anything else from your side?
No.
I'm all
Good.
set.
Okay, great. So have a great rest of your day.
All right. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.